why does he keep doing this? And I explained to her at first that this behavior from her husband had nothing to do with love at this point. You know, he had made so many bad choices, so many choices that his life was now at a place where he didn't have a choice. His life was unmanageable. It was out of control. He was addicted. He was a slave to these drugs. You know, where all he was focused on now was how to get high, how to keep using his drug, and it had nothing to do with love. It was more about his need to maintain his addiction. Now, of course, that hurt her so badly. I mean, the devastation that she and her children were living in, it hurts very, very bad. But basically, I told her he needed help, and she was not going to be able to provide that help. And as she told me more about her story, you know, she was really in this bad pattern that I see in almost every addicted home. Because she loved him, she cared about him, she was attached to him, and she wanted him to get better. I mean, she believed him so many times when he said he was under control. She believed him so many times when he said he was going to make more money and he was going to be around more. But clearly it wasn't going to happen. His life was out of control. And so I asked her to focus more on herself, to take a look at what was going on in her life and how she was responding to this situation. Because there's this concept in an addicted home, you know, you have the addicted person, but then you tend to also have a person or people who are enablers, you know, the ones that just want to believe that it's going to work, but they're blinded. They're blinded by their love. They're blinded by their concern. They want to help this person. They don't want to hurt this person. But basically, they don't stand up for themselves.